But we begin in British Columbia, where the port labor dispute is over. After rejecting the first two tentative agreements, workers overwhelmingly accepted the third. The job action affected Canada's busiest port, Vancouver, along with 29 others along the west coast. Members of the International Longshore and Warehouse Union had gone on strike for 13 days, went back after a first offer, then walked out briefly after it was rejected. The dispute disrupted supply chains and is estimated to have cost the economy hundreds of millions of dollars. Tricia Kindelman is following the story and has the latest for us. So Tricia, how was the deal reached?
Well, Juanita, it was a lot of back and forth between the parties that were involved. As you mentioned, there was two deals that were rejected by the group before the third one was voted on. 75% of the voters approved of the deal. And we're getting reaction to, the back to work and everything like that. Here's what the Canadian Manufacturers and Exporters Group had to say this morning. CME is calling on Minister O'Regan to meet with the industry and ensure disruptions like these do not continue to continue to impact Canada's economy and its reputation as a reliable place to do business, especially at a time when we should be doing all we can to attract investment and support our manufacturers. Overall, this impacted 16% of the country's total bilateral trade. It had massive repercussions. And in a statement that was released by Labour Minister O'Regan, he addressed that impact, saying that the risk to our reputation as a reliable trading partner was devastating, and collective bargaining is hard work, but now it's how the best and most resilient deals are made. So he is confident that this deal will hold going forward, and definitely looks like it will be a resolution that will hold.
Well, the dispute might be over, but what happens next?
Well, Minister O'Regan has said that he's going to take a look at the whole situation, and those calls for making them critical infrastructure and that sort of thing, I'm sure will be weighed by Ottawa in the coming days. We've seen a number of different labor disputes cropping up across the country. So I think just in general, Ottawa is looking to take some lessons from this collective bargaining experience forward to try to ensure that some of those that might be coming down the pipeline could be more successful going forward.